Good morning, students. So, in this class, we are going to discuss about physics paper explanation for a studies exam. Okay. So, come on to the in our paper from 26th question to 50th question. The physics questions is given to you now. So, the explanation for a 26th question: the numerical ratio of average velocity to average speed is it is equal to less than 1. So option D is first answer for 26th question. For a 27th question, one body is dropped freely from certain height. After 1 second, another body is also dropped from the same point. So both are coming down from the same point. With increasing the time, the distance of separation between them. So after increasing the time, what will happen? The first one will travel and it covers different displacements, but second one which is coming here will never be match the distance with this one, because after 3 or 4 seconds it covers this much of distance, and after 3 or 4 seconds only this also will cover the same distance. Simultaneously they both never cover the same distance, so it will be increases. A passenger in a moving train throws a ball vertically upwards. In a moving train means that maybe the uniform speed, the ball would fall in front of him if the train is moving with a. So he is giving a condition. The ball must be fall in front of him. When you throw the ball into air, the ball will be catched by you initially if it is with a uniform motion. But when you are applying brakes only, that ball will fall in front of you. That is your answer is retardation. A passenger in a moving train tosses a coin. He tosses a coin. If the coin falls behind him, the train must be moving with them. He tossed the coin like this. Then it will go into air. Thereafter it will fall down. So he is asking a condition that must be fall behind you. That means that train must be accelerated. There only that coin will fall behind you. So 30th question. So your option is for 29th question, option A. A body is projected vertically up from the ground. Yes. On reaching the greatest height, I mean maximum height. You all know the maximum height. The velocity at which the velocity of the vertically projected body becomes zero, where the velocity of the vertically projected body is equals to zero. It is u is equal to 0. I mean v is equal to 0. It is nothing but a maximum height. That is nothing but a maximum height. Where the velocity is 0 and acceleration is not equal to 0. So u is equal to 0. A is equal to g, which is not equal to 0. That value is equal to 9.8 into 9.8 meter per second square. So your option is A for 31st question. Which of the following statement is true? Directly you can write the direction of velocity of the body can change when its acceleration is a constant. Next 32. A bomb is dropped from an aeroplane moving horizontally at constant speed when air resistance is taken into consideration. A bomb which is fallen behind the aeroplane. Okay, that is option number B. So these are the theory questions, including 33. A body is released from certain height above the ground. At certain point during its fall, G vanished suddenly. Its subsequent motion is when G is equal to 0, the subsequent motion is option C. It moves down with uniform velocity. It moves down with uniform velocity. Normally, A is equal to G. Okay, come on to the 34th question. From here up to here, three questions was over. I will repeat the key sheet in last moment. Question number 34. From here, problems will start. Numerical problems will start. During an experiment, a signal from the spaceship reached the ground station in 5 minutes. First of all, just convert this t is equal to 5 minutes. 5 minutes into seconds. 5 into 60 seconds. So a small conversion here. What was the distance of spaceship from the ground station? He is asking distance. He is asking distance. So, and the speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power of 8. P is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. 8 meter per second. By using the formula S is equal to velocity into time, you will get the answer. So do the calculation. 3 into 10 to the power of 8 and 5 into 60, you will get the answer. So 9 into 10 to the power of 10 meters. So this problem only I will do the calculation. Later we have to complete this one. Okay, your answer is 9 into 10 to the power of 10 meters. That is option number B. Option number B. Noted. Next. A bus decreases its speed from 80 km per hour to 60 km per hour. 80 km per hour to 60 km per hour in 5 seconds. First of all, you all need to convert this 80 km per hour into meters per second. Meters per second. Pause the video and note down the answer. If you understand this, do without seeing. So what is the initial speed of the bus? U is equal to 80 km per hour. V is equal to, how much it is? 60 kilometer per hour. And up to what seconds? He is asking T is equal to 5 seconds. So I will tell. First of all, you need to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. Kilometer per hour into meter per second. How to convert? Initial velocity 80 into meter per second. Multiply with 5 by 18. Multiply with the 5 by 18, then you will get the answer. So final velocity also do the same. Do the same for final velocity. V is equal to 60 into 5 by 18. In both the cases you get the velocities. So after getting the velocity, your formula will be this one. Acceleration A is equal to V minus U by T. V minus U by T. Approximately these values comes like this, 22.2 and 16.6. So that will be noted here, and approximately you will get a 5.55 because it is a decreasing velocity. You will get the answer as a 1 minus 1.11 meter per second square. This is already discussed in the classroom. Okay, note it down. Pause the video or note it down. I'll go for next one. Okay. Next problem. A train traveling at a speed of 90 km per hour, brakes are applied. So here also decreasing speed. So it produces uniform retardation. Retardation. I mean, he given acceleration, but technically it is what? Retardation only. A is equal to, how much he is given? Minus 0.5 meter per second square. So why it is minus? Because he applied brakes. Initially it may be with the great speed. Later its speed will get a decreases. That's why a bus decreases its speed. 80 km. Sorry, a train traveling at a speed of 90 km per hour. Brakes are applied. That means it decreases its speed. So as to produce a uniform acceleration of minus 0.5 meter per second square, I mean its retardation is minus 0.5 meter per second square. Find how far the train will go before it brought to rest. That means its final velocity is equals to 0. Up to its velocity becomes 0, it will travel with a deceleration of minus 0.5 meter per second square. By using these data, you need to calculate that how far it travels. So, like these problems, we need to use v square minus u square is equal to 2as formula. So, you given already that final velocity is equals to 0, then that is equal to 0. And initial velocity he given to you 90 km per hour. So, how to convert 90 into 5 by 18? So, this is square, that is equal to, since it is under deceleration, you should write 2a 0.5 into s. Okay, so here you will get minus minus will get cancelled each other. Then 90 by 18, I mean you will get 5 here, 5 into 5, 25, 25 square is equal to 625, you will get that is equal to minus get cancelled, 2 into 0.5 is equal to 1, then S is equal to, then you will get S is equal to 625 meters. So if I was slow, if I am speed in discussing this, you can slow down the video. Okay. So this is how you can complete our answer for 36th option B. For 37, an object travels 16 meters in 4 seconds and then another 16 meters in 2 seconds. Okay, I will discuss that problem. Just note it down by pausing the video. So in this problem, an object travels 16 meters in 4 seconds. Then another 16 meters. Observe directly, keenly. So you will get a clue here. 16 meters. 16 meters. Same 16 meters again he is covering with different in time interval. But here displacements are same. Sorry, displacements are same. We have a formula that when an object covers same distances or half of the distances with the different speeds, then average velocity V average is equal to 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. Here also is a similar one. It is equal to 32 by 2. It is equal to 32 by 2. So if you said 32 is the full distance, then half of the distance it covered with a velocity. Second half of the distance it covered with another velocity. That velocity you can find here. That velocity you can find here by considering this one. V is equal to distance by time. That is V1. V2 is equal to distance by time. Here it is equals to how many seconds? 4 seconds. Here it is equal to 2 seconds. So what is the distance here? What is the velocity here? 4 meter per second. Here how much it is? 8 meter per second. By using this V1 and V2, by using this formula, you can conclude the problem. So while doing physics problems, you must be very aware of these technical issues. He given the same distance, that we are taking it as half of the distance. Because we know the formula for half of the distances. If you don't know, you need to write our answer for full board. Full board. So you all must think about the solution technically. How to produce the formula. Here I approaches our fundamental basic derivation, that is V average is equal to V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. Why you got this average velocity? When an object covers equal distances or half of the distances with the different velocities, then the average velocity is equal to this one. V average is equal to 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. So we are learning this from our 8th class. We have another formula here. V average is equal to v1 plus v2 by 2. So this formula you are using when an object covers a distance in half of the time interval and another distance in half of the time interval, remaining half of the time interval with the different velocities. Then you will get V average is equal to V1 plus V2 by 2. So this is a different context, this is a different context. So when an object covers some distance with velocity V1 in half of the time interval and remaining half of the time interval, the distance it covered with the velocity V2. Then the average velocity V average is equal to V1 plus V2 by 2. This is in our notes only. Okay. So by using this formula, here you will get a 5.33. Substitute values. So 2 into 4 into 8 by 4 plus 8. How much you are getting? 8 8 just 64 by 12. Then you will get your answer as a 5.33. Okay. 5.33 meters per second. Okay. Note it down by pausing this video. We'll go for next problem. Next problem is very easy. A car traveling at a constant speed of 50 km per hour in 2 hours will travels a distance of, in 2 hours will travels a distance of. He is asking to calculate distance. He is asking you to calculate distance. Distance is equal to velocity to time. I mean 50 km per hour into 2 hours. You will get 100 as an answer. If a cyclist takes 1 minute to complete half revolution and in a circular path of 120 meters radius. So to draw a circle, you need a radius. This is the circle. So up to here is radius 120 meters and another 120 meters. So half of the distance, half of the circumference means up to here, half of the circle means up to here. It is the AB. He is asking velocity. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. Displacement from here to here, it is a distance. So 120 plus 120, 240. The time is 1 minute. It is equal to 60 seconds. You will get 4 meter per second as your answer. Okay. Just a little bit slowly, you can go through this one. So just previously we discussed this 40 and 41. They are in our notes only. 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2 and v1 plus v2 by 2. So go through that. So for 40th bit your answer is fourth option 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2, and for 41st problem your answer is B, second option, v is equal to v1 plus v2 by 2. So 42nd question, the ratio of distances fallen successive equal intervals of time. For this, we should consider a formula. Sn is equal to u plus a into n minus half. So a small simplification by substituting the u value is equal to 0. Why u value is equal to 0? Because it is a falling. In initial condition itself, when object is falling, its initial velocity is equal to 0. Then 0 plus a into, observe this, 2n minus 1 by 2. So here they both are get constant. Sn is equal to a by 2 into 2n minus 1. This is our formula. So substitute 1 here. So yes, first second is to s second is to like this third. What will you get? A by 2 in common. 2 into 1. 2. 2 into 1. 2. 2 minus 1. 1 is 2. A by 2 is a common. So now in second, 2 into 2, 4, 4 minus 1, 3. Similarly, a by 2 in third second, 2, 3, that's 6 minus 1, 5. This is how you will get. So for further solving, what will you get? Last term is this one. So by writing here, a by 2, a by 2, a by 2 will get cancelled. Then you will get 1 is 2, 3 is 2, 5 is 2. So on. 2n minus 1 is the nth term. So your option is first option A. So for a particle moving with uniform retardation along a straight line, distance traveled before coming to rest. So this is given in story to you. In one statement you can conclude this. That is, object is projected vertically upwards. Object is projected vertically upwards. That is a single statement for all these long statement. For a particle moving with uniform retardation, observe this, is it with uniform retardation or not? When it is projected vertically upwards, is its velocity decreases or not? Yes, its velocity decreases. And that means it is in retardation. Its initial velocity is u. Its final velocity is equal to 0. Its acceleration is equal to g. How much it distance covered? S is equal to h. Just substitute this one. In v square minus u square is equal to 2as. You will get the answer. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. V is equal to 0 square. U is u only. Then a is equal to minus c because it is under deceleration. Then you will get minus 2g. S is equal to h or s, whichever it is. your wish. So minus minus will get cancelled. U square by 2g is the distance covered. U square by 2g is the distance covered. This one, observe this one. When it is horizontally, then A is equal to G. Then here S H is equal to U square by 2G. If it is horizontal motion, S is equal to U square by 2G. This is your answer. Option B. So velocity of freely falling body before hitting the ground. Velocity of the freely falling body. So the object is falling freely, coming down. Velocity we need to count before hitting the ground. Its initial velocity is equal to 0. Acceleration is equal to g. The distance that it covers is h. The same condition when it is coming down. Okay. Substitute this conditions in v square minus u square is equal to 2as, like this. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. V square, u square is a 0, 0 square. So 2g into h. So v square is equal to 2gh. Implies v is equal to root 2gh. So this is your answer. Note it down. After pausing the video. Or else you can memorize this one. So complete the sum without seeing. So problem number 47. More people are facing problem with this one problem. Okay, let me complete this. The train is moving constant with a velocity 54 km per hour. So u is equal to 54 km per hour. First of all, so you just go through this 54 km per hour. Keep it as such. అలాగే ఉంచుకోండి. లేదు మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్లో చేద్దామన్నా కూడా చేసేయచ్చు. Because the train is moving at a constant rate of 54 km per hour in eastward, 30 minutes. So you need to calculate the speed. 54 into 5 by 18. Okay, this is u. 18 ones, 18 fours. 18 ones, 18 threes, 54. Yes. 3 into 5. How much will you get? 15 meter per second. And what is the distance that it covers? Velocity into time. So 15 into, what is the velocity here? 15 into time. How much it is? 30 minutes. 30 into 60. Okay. So you will get some $450 into 60, some 27,000 kilometers. 27,000. I mean 27 kilometers, right? 27 kilometers. కొంచెం దూరం అయిపోయింది. So you will get a 27 kilometers and another distance with the same speed for different time intervals, that is for 40 minutes. You will get same answer, 54 into 5 by 18 is equal to 15 meter per second, the same speed. This is u. S2 is equal to u into t. So 15 into 40 into 60. 40 into 60. That may be nearly equal to 36,000. 36,000. So 36 kilometer. So this is the displacement that it covers along east and north. This one along east with a distance of 27 kilometers, and this one 36 kilometers. Now what is the net displacement? Root over 27 square plus 36 square. This may be nearly equal to 40. Do the calculation. 45 kilometer. 2025 you will get. Okay. So 47 kilometer. Note it down. So along the east side we got some displacement. Along the north side we got a displacement. The net displacement is equal to 45 kilometer. Now what he is asking? He is asking what is the average velocity in kilometer per hour. Okay. So velocity is equal to displacement by time. That is 45 by time is how much? 70 seconds. I mean 70 by 60 in hours. Because don't convert this into seconds. Here you need to convert in minutes. Then you get to 45 into 60 by 70, nearly 38.6. Note it down. Next. Note it down clearly. Pausing the video, note it down. In next problem, a car is moving with a speed of 50 km per hour. U1 is given, can be stopped by brakes after at least 6 meters. U1 is equal to 50 and time t is equal to 6 meters. U2 same speed with 50, I mean 100, not same speed, 100, and he is asking how much distance that it covered. Let me read this. A car is moving with a speed of 50 km per hour, can be stopped by brakes after at least 6 meters. Time, it is a distance, S1. And now he is asking to find the S2. S2. Then, so you need to apply minimum stopping distance. Now he is asking minimum stopping distance. That means he is applying brakes. You need to apply V square minus U square is equal to 2AS formula. From this you can write the formula U1 square by U2 square is equal to S1 by S2. S1 by S2. U1 square, this one, U1 square. 50 into 50 by U2 square, 100 into 100, that is equal to 6 by S. So once these 2 times 1 by 4 you will get 6 by S implies S is equal to cross multiplication 6 4 are 24 meters. Do this. Pause the video and do it. Next problem, long process. Note it down. Pause the video and note it down. Next step. A bullet is fired into a fixed target, losses half of its velocity. Okay. టూ కేసెస్లో చెప్తాను ఈ సమ్. Initially, bullet starts with velocity u, and then it traverses. After hitting this one, it loses its speed as a u by 2, and finally it penetrates some distance into it. Then here its velocity becomes 0. So up to here it travels a distance, up to here it travels another distance. So when it is a hits, this is the case 1, and this is the case 2. Applying v square minus u square is equal to 2as. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. For this one, what is its initial velocity? U. What is its final velocity? V is equal to u by 2. So when you are applying, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. And for the second case, I am writing here in uppercase. This may be its initial velocity. U is equal to u by 2. V is equal to 0. This is its second case. So here applying v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay. So what he is asking actually, a bullet fired into a fixed target loses half of its velocity in penetrating 15 centimeters. 15 centimeters penetrate avadiki, it loses half of its speed. When it is hitting here, it loses its speed. When it is hitting here, I mean you can take here, ikkada kuda teesukovachu. Up to here, ఇది 15 meters penetrate అయ్యేటప్పటికి ఎంత డిక్రీజ్ అయిందండి? u/2 డిక్రీజ్ అయింది. u/2 డిక్రీజ్ అయింది. హౌ మచ్ ఫర్దర్ ఇట్ విల్ పెనట్రేట్ బిఫోర్ కమింగ్ టు రెస్ట్? ఈ u/2 తగ్గిన తర్వాత, ఐ మీన్ ఇక్కడ మీరు ఒక చెట్టు తీసుకోండి, ట్రీ తీసుకోండి. ట్రీని హిట్ చేసినప్పుడు u ఉంది, అలా ట్రావెల్ చేసి 15 meters లోపలికి ట్రావెల్ చేసిన తర్వాత, అంటే ఈ ట్రీ 15 meters ఉండకపోవచ్చు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. సో 15 meters ఒక గడ్డి వాముని కానీ అలాగా 15 meters కనుక హిట్ చేస్తే దాని స్పీడ్ ఎంత వచ్చిందండి? u/2 తగ్గిపోయింది. 15 meters ట్రావెల్ చేస్తే తగ్గిపోయింది. సో ఈజ్ ఇట్ డిసలరేట్స్ ఆర్ నాట్? డెఫినెట్లీ ఇట్ డిసలరేట్స్. సో అప్లై దిస్ ఫార్ములా ఫర్ హియర్. సో ఇక్కడ u/2 చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండండి. u/2 మైనస్ u స్క్వేర్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ పెనట్రేట్ 2 minus 2as బికాస్ డిక్రీజెస్. ఎస్ కూడా ఇచ్చేసారండి, 15 ఇచ్చేసారు. ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ కేస్లో ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ 0 బికాస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి డిక్రీజెస్ ఇట్స్ స్పీడ్ గ్రాడ్యువల్లీ. 0 square minus what is its initial velocity? u/2 whole square. That is, it is also decreasing 2as. ఇది కనుక్కోవాలి. ఓకేనా సార్? సో హౌ మచ్ యు ఆర్ గెటింగ్? u square by 4 minus u square is equal to minus 2a into 15 మల్టిప్లై చేయొచ్చు కదా సార్? ఇప్పుడే చేయొద్దండి. సో minus will get cancelled. U square by 4 is equal to 2as. So can you substitute this u square by 4 here? The value of u square by 4 as a 2as. సో దీన్ని షార్ట్ చేయాలంటే 2a ప్లేస్లో ఈ 2a ఏదైతే ఉందో ఈ 2a ప్లేస్లో ఈ 2a, ఐ మీన్ u square by 4 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. u square by 4. ఓకేనా సార్? u square 2a ప్లేస్లో u square by 4 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయండి. దెన్ యూ విల్ గెట్ u square by 4 minus u square is equal to, instead of writing 2a, you are writing u square by 4s, u square by 4s. Okay, you need to calculate what? S only. Okay, so u square will get cancelled in all the three sides, or else you can proceed with this u square minus 4u square. So it will minus next term, sir. Minus 4u square by 4 is equal to u square by 4s. So you will get minus 3u square by 4 is equal to u square by 4s. minus only, minus minus will get cancelled, you will get a plus here, 4 will get cancelled, u square will get cancelled. So observe here, uh, u square will get cancelled, 4 also will get cancelled, 3 will be here. So after substituting the values, look here. U square will be cancelled. 4 will get cancelled. Then you will get a 3 is equal to 15 by yes. So just a cross multiplication, 3 by 1 is equal to 15 by yes. Number చూడండి 3 ones 3 fives. So S is equal to 5 meters. సబ్స్టిట్యూషన్ దగ్గర జాగ్రత్త, ఇందాక మనం 15 వేసుకోలేదు, వేసాను. ఓకేనా సార్? Once again I will explain. This problem will be divided into two halves. First half, its velocity is decreases to half up to u by 2. This is the first case going on. And here in the second half, its velocity is going to be decreases. We are proceeding with the same formula. Finally, we got u square to 4 minus u square is equal to minus 2a into 15. And u square of 4 is equal to 2a is 2a, yes. Instead of writing 2a, we are substituting the value of u square by 4s. That was here. So u square by 4 minus u square is equal to, instead of this 2a minus as such, 15 as such, this 2a is replaced with u square by 4s. Replaced by u square by 4s. And by doing some simple cross multiplication, minus 4 u square you will get here, and finally you will get minus 3 u square by 4 and minus u square by 4s into 15. Minus minus will get cancelled. So u square by 4, u square by 4 will get cancelled. Then you will get 3 is equal to 15 by yes, 15 by yes. So 3 ones, 3 fives, numerator get cancelled. Then cross multiplication, yes will come this side, 5 will be here on. So your answer is 5 meters. So final problem, 50th problem. Can I proceed here? It is very small. So what is given to you? V is equal to root over 180 minus 7x. So doing cross multiplication on both sides, you will get a v square is equal to 180 into 7x. So v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Compare these two. So v square as such is minus u square, that is minus 180 is equal to uh, minus 7x. So here similar to v square, this is similar to u square, this is similar to ES, this is required one. So minus 7x is equal to 2a, yes. S and x, both are distances, they both will get cancelled. Then you will get 2a is equal to minus 7, a is equal to minus 7 by 2 is equal to minus 3.5 meter per second. This is a simple comparison method only. Okay, proceed this, your answer will be B. So children, I will go through the key ones again. For 26th question, your option is 4th option D. For 27th, first option A. For 28th question, second option. For 29th question, first option. For 30th question, first option. 31st question, first option. 32nd question, third option. 33rd question, third option. 34th question, second option. 35th question, fourth option. 36th question, second option. 37th question, first option. 38th question, third option. 39th question, fourth option. 40th question and 41st question, both are conceptual questions. Those are given in your notes itself. 40th question, fourth option. 41st question, second option. 42nd, first option. 43rd, second option. 44th, second option. 45th, second option. 46th, second option. 47th, third option. 48th, third option. 49th, first option. 50th, second option. 46th question, horizontal projectile, y is equal to kx square. Already we derived in our notes. That's why we will write through this. So these are the questions. So you need to write the solutions for numerical questions and conceptual questions only, not for theoretical questions. Okay, note down the problem and do the solution. It is enough to complete one time. Remember, students, you will get at least 3 to 5 questions in your next examination from these concepts. Okay, so keep this paper along with solutions with you. Definitely, that is very, very, very useful in your future exams. Okay, okay, note it down. Pause the video and note it down. Still, if you have any doubt, means tomorrow morning you can ask me in your class. Tomorrow morning for star V sections, tomorrow afternoon in star A section. Okay, so goodbye.